Hi, I'm Grant Abbott. I'm Principal with SMSF Strategies and also Chairman of the Australian SMSF Members Association. I've been talking a lot about SMSF borrowing. A lot of people have really been getting into it. It's expected there's going to be 50,000 self-managed super funds taking advantage of SMSF borrowing this year alone, and that will only increase as people move away from retail and industry-based superannuation funds to take up that amazing opportunity to borrow and start to build up an investment property portfolio. However, I've seen some absolute disasters. I want to give you a few ideas to make sure that you're doing the right thing. First is don't try and do it yourself. Everyone I've known who's tried to do it yourself, you can do your do-it-yourself fund, but you can't do it yourself in terms of borrowing. There's quite an intricate array of documentation, packaging, setting this thing up. Don't try and do it yourself. One mistake could actually see you losing half the value of all the assets in your fund in penalty taxes, and I've already seen that. Make sure also that you get really good legal advice, and we're not talking about conveyancing solicitors here, we're not talking about property solicitors. You need good SMSF solicitors or good accountants or good financial planners or good brokers who really know this area inside out. They've done a lot of these limited recourse borrowing arrangements or SMSF borrowing arrangements. Get one who does a bad job, you're going to be put at the back of the list when it comes around to the bank, and it means you're going to find a lot of your documentation is going to be done at settlement, or it's going to wait after settlement, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. So make sure you get a good lawyer and someone who actually knows exactly what to put on the documentation. SMSF Strategies, we do it all the time. We've got a whole range of advisors across Australia who are experienced and they know the inside and out of these limited recourse borrowing arrangements. The final one is make sure you get a good bank. The banks range in scale and offering. You can get 50% from Macquarie Bank in terms of an LVR on your property, as opposed to 80% for Westpac. The best lender, of course, guess who that is? That's yourself. A related party lender. The Commissioner's come out and said if you're a related party, your family trust, your family company, yourself, you can lend into the superannuation fund and you can do it at a discount like 3 or 4%. Now generally we can't transfer residential properties into super. Why worry about that? Just rip out the equity from them and put it into the superannuation fund, lend it in, and then what you do is a back-to-back loan, paying back the interest on your outside portfolio. So be careful when you go down this track. It's very exciting, but make sure you do the right thing. Don't try and skimp on charges or costs in relation to this, because it will come back and backfire upon you. The Commissioner is very wary of getting poor documentation. Anyway, it's Grant Abbott talking about SMSF property borrowing. Just watch out, but happy property investing.